It isn't my first message of the day, folks, but it's probably the most important one. Can I just wish you all, especially those across the water, a happy St. Patrick's Day. I know there's many from across the water that view now, and I appreciate them greatly. I hope you have a great day, one and all. Don't worry. I'm not going to say Paddy's Day. Oh, no. I've seen the video. I'm not going to say that. A happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you have a great time. And honestly, I'm out today in the car. I've had to go to, was it Aldi or Asda? They're near each other, one of the two. Needed a chicken. We're out of a chicken there. And I've got the radio on. We've just done a piece on old Ken Bruce, and I believe in Radio 2. I'm going over to Greatest Hits. And the Trouble and Strife's got it tuned to Greatest Hits on the radio, on the car there. It's the only time I tend to listen to it. Having said that, more often than not, depending on what's on, I might put Talk Sport on. But she's got it tuned in there. And as I've been into Aldi, as I've come out of Aldi with the old chicken and a few of the old carrots, I needed some carrots. As I'm coming out there, on the radio there's old Phil himself. Old Phil, Thin Lizzie there. Oh, aye. You know which one, don't you? Of course, whiskey in the jar, ain't it? St. Patrick's Day. Whiskey in the jar, and I wound the window down, I turned it up, and I thought to myself, you can't get much better than this. You won't hear that on Radio 2 today. That is unless you listen to Sounds at 70s. You might get it on that, but that's the only programme you'll get it on. As somebody said in the week, they just got working for a younger audience now, aren't they? Aye, well, we'll see how that's working out. Absolutely crap. But yeah, whiskey in the jar, and I thought, absolute belter. Absolute. Was that, I think it was only Phil, Brian, and was it Eric Bell? I think it was Eric Bell, yes. It was before the Brian Robertson time, I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah. An old favourite of mine. Reminds me of my first job. When I had my first job, what would it have been? Oh, about 77, 78, my first job. I think it was in the charts at that time. They used to have it on the Dog and Partridge. Every Friday lunchtime, the boss would take us all out for a couple of pints. I'd have 2, maybe 3 pints. I wasn't really old enough to at the time, but he'd let me anyway. And I'd work on the Friday afternoon. I'd be bladdered. It was only in a warehouse. I'd be bladdered Friday afternoon, honestly. Absolutely bladdered on 2 or 3 pints. But I loved it. You can't do it nowadays. You don't get away with that. Absolutely great it was. The old Dog and Partridge there. We'd all have a bit of dinner. He'd buy it, I think. I think the boss would buy it. There'd be 8 or 10 of us in there. 2 or 3 pints. The hour ended up being often being an hour and a quarter, hour and 20. I used to love Fridays, I did. Used to absolutely love it, yeah. And I'd always put whiskey in the jar on the jukebox there in the old Dog and Partridge. You saw love it. I did, honestly. Oh, aye. Old Philip. Gone but not forgotten. Got a message off my old mate, old Steve, last night. Steve has been away to Spain. I didn't even know he'd been away, to be honest with you. Messages me. Have you seen... I've just got back in the country. Have you seen what's on tonight? Was it on about 10 o'clock? The Is It Songs for While I'm Away, the Phil Lynott documentary. I'd already seen it was on in the week. He's messaged me. I know you'd like to hear it, Dave. I don't want you to miss it. I messaged him back. Steve, we've both watched it. We've seen it already. I've got it on my old Sky Planner. It's on there. I thought, I'm sure I've got it on my planner. I had to look. Oh, I have kept it. Don't worry about that. It's kept there. It was a cracking show, that was. I don't know if you've seen it. If you've not seen it, download it. Honestly, it's an absolute Bobby Dazzler. It was on last night on BBC 2. The TV, not Radio 2, the TV. If you've not seen it, you'll love it. It's great. It's great. I love Philip, I did, honestly. I thought he was fantastic, old Phil. You couldn't beat him, you know. Everybody raves about Freddie Mercury. Love Freddie. Great voice, great frontman. One of the greatest frontmen of all time. But I'd say if you was a Mercury fan, give me Mercury and I'll raise you Phil Lynott. Because for me, there's never been a better frontman. Oh, I missed Philip, I do. No doubt about that. What a star he was. But yeah, anyway, before I got all maudlin, yeah, so today, St. Patrick's Day, window wound down, whiskey in the jar, blasting out. Lovely. And the weather's not bad neither. The weather's not bad neither, so everyone's a winner. That's where you get it, Greatest Hits Radio. People have been telling me I probably need to listen to it more. As I say, you won't get it on Radio 2. Sounds of the 70s maybe. Well, that's all. By the way, if you'd heard, Steve Harley died. I believe old Steve Harley died today. I heard him on the old Sounds at 70s only a few weeks ago being interviewed. Going on a new tour later this year. Well, unfortunately he won't be now. I believe he's had cancer. Had to miss a few dates with a cancer issue, and I believe he's taken him. But I believe he went peacefully in his sleep, which is a good way to go. So Steve Harley, Cockney Rebel, 73 I think they said. Gone. Gone but not forgotten. Oh no, we'll always remember his greatest hit, won't we? What was it called, do you remember? I'll leave that with you. I know you know what it's called. I know what it's called. Oh, I know what it's called. Don't worry about that. No? Come up and see me. Make me smile. I don't smile a lot. I'm pretty grumpy, but that's what it's called for those that didn't know. I'll give you 5 or 10 seconds there. That's up to yourself. If you don't know the answer, you don't know the answer. Simple as that.